Who will see you under starlight, laying your head upon his shoulder? And what if we outlive our love story? How can we ever sleep through the night, knowing that we've lived on for so long after her life was finished? I feel blood on my hands, my part in her destruction. I don't know where you are, Peggy. I don't know where you are. Any question that exposed the vastness of what she didn't know was a small terror that caused Peggy to withdraw into herself, back to the secret place where she drew comfort from lining up the shoes in her closet and wrapping her clothing neatly in tissue paper and locking the front door of the house, then making herself walk back downstairs to check and see if she had locked it. Those crazy acts to purify the day, if performed diligently, can keep the world from ever finding out that she's not worthy of taking up space and air. But sometimes they're not enough. There's so much in the world that she doesn't know, will never know, and she might hide behind her beauty and her thoughts, concealing from some people her ignorance and her unworthiness, but not from everyone, not from the people who get too close to her. She draws some consolation from the possibility that these thoughts she has, these dark thoughts, mean nothing at all, nothing profound. They are just the restless thoughts of a teenage girl with hormones racing through her veins. I was trying to crack open this person, get inside my mother's head, and understand what it was she really desired in this life and what she was afraid of. Somehow you figure out one person's secret and it leads you, a half a step closer to your own. The ones that you don't even know you have. You can't explain to anybody really why it would take you 47 years to find your mother's grave. It's preposterous when you think about it. And then you try to put words to it, because we always write to try to make something beautiful out of something that was, that was ugly or that was chaotic. And we never get to know them as people, our mothers and fathers. Our lives never coincide. We're always just glancing off each other. Who will rescue us from from the deep, perplexing loneliness of life. I began to drive hard through the black night. All the elaborate purposes of my life, all the false starts and the wrong turns, distilled to the one simple act of reaching home. I kept pressing down hard on the accelerator, but for some reason, I was unable to close the distance. The miles seemed to be dividing and multiplying. While I was frozen in place on the road, it kept moving out ahead of me, pouring out of itself, and spreading farther and farther into the distance. In 1950, if there's ever a question of whether or not the baby survives or the mother survives, the mother is always sacrificed. Always. Was it possible that they kept it from her, that they didn't tell her that she was dying? She knew she was sick, but she didn't know. She wouldn't have known. No one at 19 thinks they're going to die.